Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're talking about 76216. This is the Iron Man Armory set from 2022. This set has 496 pieces and it comes with 8 minifigs. And today we're going to be using my new rating system where we give points for minifigs, build accuracy, build time, display ability, and price. So let's go ahead and jump into the review. All right, so let's talk minifigs. So we have Tony Stark from the What If set. This is a figure not exclusive to the set that we have seen before. We have Pepper Potts from the What If set. Not an exclusive minifig we have seen before. We have a new version of War Machine. So we have a very similar print on a different color torso and legs. Also, this is a new helmet for War Machine. So essentially this is a brand new figure, which is really nice. We have Nick Fury from the Spider-Man Homecoming set, I believe, the White Jet. I think that's the set that this figure was released in, so again, not an exclusive figure. We do have a brand new Iron Man suit for the Armory collection. This is the Mark 25. I think this is like the yellow snapper armor. This print, or this head helmet here, is a different print from War Machine, which is really nice, and this is the new helmet, so this is a great fig for the Iron Man collection, and more than likely will stay exclusive to this set, so that does add some value. We have the Mark 85 armor, so this piece is new, and then the build for the boosters here on the back, those are new. This is also the new helmet, but the fig in general, the torso and leg printing on this is what we've seen in most of the Infinity Saga sets that included an Iron Man over the last year. Now, this figure is a figure that a lot of people have been asking for and waiting for years. This is Whiplash from Iron Man 2, and this is in his Whiplash 2.0 armor. Now, he does have a helmet. Now, this is one of the solid molded Iron Man helmets. Then you have a black hairpiece for him that has the knot on the back. I believe this is a hairpiece that we saw on Kanan from the Star Wars Rebels. Well, I think it was in a different color. So that is a nice addition. This does add some value to the set. And the last figure, which is the Mark III armor. So the build has it actually kind of spread out across the tables and the workspace, the workbench there, as if he is in his shop currently working on that armor, which is kind of cool how it's displayed, but this is the first time that we're seeing the Mark III armor, so I'd much rather have it displayed in the Armory than on these stands. So when it comes to minifigs for this set, I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. I think with Whiplash, the Mark 25, as well as the Mark III, and then even War Machine, that is a new version of War Machine, so technically we have 4 exclusive figs to this set. I would definitely say that Whiplash, the Mark III, and the Mark 25 will stay exclusive, so that will help give this set some value over time. And then that War Machine, we're definitely going to see that War Machine re-released in future sets. So 7 out of 10 for minifigs. All right, let's talk build accuracy. This is a very tough one for me to give a solid score on because they included this Audi build. This is terrible. This is such a horrific build. I very, very strongly dislike this. If I had to solely rank this set on build accuracy, just based off of this model, I would give it a 0 out of 10. I absolutely hate this. It is so bad. I would have preferred they did not include this build at all and reduce the price by about 20 bucks, and that would have made me very happy. It is a 6Y vehicle, so we'll throw it in the city somewhere, but as far as accuracy is concerned, this in no way, shape, or form looks like the car from the movie, or any car in real life other than the color. Now, I do prefer the build technique on this new display. I think this looks much better than the previous sets that we have seen. I also really like some of the side builds and accessories. These, I think, are much better than the last two Iron Man Armory sets that we've seen. You do get a nice workbench there, and also a drill press, which is really nice. You get a couple of tables for display in your shop. I think that looks really great. This platform also, where you can kind of pluck your figure down on, you know, kind of how he is standing in his lab in the movies, and like the armor gets assembled on him. I think this looks really nice, and I like that it's not connected to the main build, so that's really cool. And again, I really do prefer this build over the previous builds we've seen. I think this is fantastic. So with the terrible Audi build and then the wonderful workshop build, I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10 for build accuracy. All right, so let's talk build time. So build time for me is kind of how much enjoyment I got out of the set while I was working on it. And this was, you know, less than 500 pieces. It went together very quickly, nothing too crazy. This is a 7+ set, so the build techniques were fairly simple. So for build time, I'll give this a 7 out of 10. Now let's talk displayability. So displayability, I would like to say that this is not going to be displayed at all. I think it's awful. I really do like these builds here. I think these are actually really great. I really enjoy this. And I do like this new assembly for the new Iron Man Armory setup. I kind of want, there's no way I'm getting more of these sets, because the price that we'll talk about in just a second is kind of crazy on this, but I would like to get some of the parts to maybe do a larger version of this. I think this is fantastic. Now, what is different about this set is on this set, you do have these new pieces here that are meant to hold the like hologram of the Iron Man suits. So it is a trans blue, it looks like a 4x, I don't know, 8 or something. And then that's meant to put the stickers on there, and then those suits of armor would be displayed on this. Now for me, that's just not something I want to do. That's not how I want to display my suits. So we did not end up using those stickers. Now, probably my favorite part of this set are the Stark Expo tiles that we see in, I think, Iron Man 2. And these are fantastic. Like, the value on this, like if you do any sort of Iron Man Armory, Iron Man, you know, shop type layout, these are going to be a really, really nice display piece. So I am a big fan that they included these. I think this build is phenomenal. I really love, like, these are stickers. They do go on very nice. They line up very nice, and they look very nice. So I think that additions of stuff like this is positive stuff that we want to see moving forward in sets like this. So for displayability, I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10s across the board so far. This is a relatively average set. Nothing too crazy or too negative about it. But let's talk about the price. So the price is $90 US on this set. I feel like that is so overpriced. For a 496 piece set, I really feel like even with the addition of 8 minifigures, honestly, in my personal opinion, I could have done without Nick Fury, Tony Stark, Pepper Potts, and War Machine, and you could have cut this price in half or less. I also could have done without that awful card build there, and I could have done without some of the stickers that were included in this set. So price $90. I think a reasonable price for this set would have to be no more than $59.99. I think that's more than fair for what you're getting out of this set. So price for me on this one is going to be a 4 out of 10. Very, very bad price, price per piece, as well as price for just really what you're getting. I'm not really sure where that premium number comes in for this set, because this set doesn't feel really like a premium set, and especially considering this is a 7+ set. If this was like a 12+ set or something along those lines, it would be, I guess, a little bit easier to justify such a high price. But what 7-year-old do you know that has $100 laying around that they can throw on some Legos? That's just pretty wild. Just a recap there, we have minifigures coming in at a 7 out of 10, build accuracy 7 out of 10, build time 7 out of 10, display ability 7 out of 10, and price 4 out of 10. That brings us to a grand total of 32. When we times that by 2, we're going to end up with 64 out of 100 would be the final score for this set. I think this is a must-buy if you are a completionist on the Iron Man sets. I think you could do some really fun stuff if you were to maybe pick this set up on sale at Costco for like a deep discount. You could do some really interesting larger Iron Man Armory builds. But if you're paying full retail, $90, even if you're getting double VIP and 10% off, I feel like it's still too much. You know, because that would bring the set in somewhere at $69.99, and I still think that's high. So, you know, buy at your own risk, guys. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please drop a comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on it. If you did enjoy it, please consider hitting that like button. And if you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. Doesn't cost you guys anything, but it means the world to me. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.